What if I told you the US just launched a secret weapon to beat China in Africa? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a new investment group is flipping decades of aid on its head and what it means for every Kenyan's future. Meet the US African Union Strategic Investment Working Group, a quiet agreement signed early this year. But here's the twist. It's not about giving money, it's about making money. For 20 years, China has dominated African infrastructure with roads and rails. Now, the US is betting on a different model, private capital. The stakes? Africa's $68 to $108 billion annual infrastructure gap. And the prize? Control of the continent's economic future. The language in the joint statement marked a seismic shift. Durable, profitable investments to drive economic goals in place of foreign assistance. For policymakers used to aid from Washington, this was a notable departure. The future of US-Africa relations will be shaped not by what Washington gives, but by what it builds in partnership. But here's what nobody's talking about. This is a direct challenge to Beijing's two-decade dominance. China has physical infrastructure. The US has financial leverage. And this model will be tested against China's deeply entrenched presence. Priority sectors offer entry points: transport, energy, digital infrastructure, and critical minerals. Early movers are positioned to benefit from regulatory harmonization under the AFCFTA. The working group is structured as a platform for senior officials and technical experts. Its mandate is broad yet focused: trade and logistics infrastructure, digital transformation, energy networks, and critical minerals supply chains across the continent. Crucially, it aligns with African Union priorities like Agenda 2063 and the Program for Infrastructure Development in Africa. And then, something shocking happened. The initiative aims to push for harmony in regulations, a persistent barrier to cross-border investment. By working with Africa's regional economic communities, it creates an enabling environment where US capital can flow more predictably. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Africa invests about 4% of GDP in infrastructure, compared with 14% in China. The competition for Africa's economic future will be won or lost on the terrain of infrastructure, investment, and institutional alignment. Some say this is a game changer for development. Others warn it's just another form of economic colonialism. The tension is real, durable partnerships versus profit-driven motives. But if this isn't about aid, what guarantees are there for African sovereignty? The implications are huge. This could unlock billions in investment and transform economies, or it could deepen dependency on foreign capital. The controversy centers on whether this truly benefits Africa or just serves US interests. And the unanswered question: can financial leverage really beat physical presence in the long run? Do you think this US strategy will help Africa or exploit it? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news.